Welcome, everyone. Welcome. My name is Melissa from Sedona UFO and Vortex Tours.com, and I will be your cosmic guide today. We're going to talk about dreams. We're here in my backyard in Sedona, Arizona. I live right on the edge of Sedona, Arizona. And we're in my backyard. And there's Lutron and some lovely orgonite pyramids that are holding the light for us, holding the clarity, freedom, and truth, sacred truth for us today as we talk about crystal grids and our dreams, holding our dreams, receiving our dreams. So I want to show you this. This is a gift that my brother and his wife, who would be my sister, gave me many, many years ago. I think I was like 18 years old. And it says, cherish your visions and your dreams as they are the children of your soul, the blueprint of your ultimate achievements. And I want us to hold that a little bit today for each one of us, and whatever aspects and ways that means for each one of us. That's important as we are cleansing and clearing along the way. Cleansing and clearing a lot of heaviness, a lot of templates, programs, all kinds of stuff. There I am in the window. Hey, everybody. And I built a crystal grid with a lot of amethyst and purples. So the purpose for that was I know that there's been a lot of energy attack feeling of a lot going on in our crown chakra. And so I'm asking for cleansing and clearing on every level and every way for all of us, and whatever ways that means for each of us, in pure divine light, in source, in divine intelligence, as some of those old belief systems and fears and blockages and pains are shifted away. This is what this is for, to hold the light for our whole entire systems, our forms, mind, body, spirit, soul. And in that there are many layers. And I set out a few things that I'll start with. I'll start at the top. Let's start at the top. And I set out many different crystals and pieces representing the different aspects of our universe that are being worked with, cleansed, cleared, maybe the different races of the different celestial beings as well. So I'll just go ahead and start and tell you, identify some of what they are. These are both tourmaline. So the black is the tourmaline, and this is pink tourmaline. And that usually brings a little bit of protection, safety, walls where you can keep your Christed energy inside. And this is a ball I filled with Himalayan salt, all the minerals and vibrations of the universe that we need that we don't always get. And there's a whole bunch of different crystals in there. I messed up some of our crystal grid, but we'll rebuild it, because it doesn't really matter if you want to build crystal grids and you like that kind of thing. If you're artistic like that in your mind and your prayers and your meditations in your spiritual path, it doesn't really matter if it's perfect looking to someone else, just as long as it's perfect for you and you hold that intention of love and happiness and joy for others. So just remember that you are always perfect. You know, all those Facebook quotes that say, someday when you feel like you are worthy enough, it'll be okay. We've always known we were worthy. We've always known we're loved, and each one of us are lovable. So in that salt, Himalayan salt, it's a whole bunch of different crystals that can pull out some of our divine aspects and hold them in perfect alignment with who we are. Then I move on to some Howlite and Angelite, and this is for the loved ones. This is for friends, family, loved ones, the moms, people who didn't get to live full lives here that we love very much. So this is for NiCole and our moms, Howlite and Angelite. So we ask the angels, all of our angels of pure divine love, pure divinity, to help us today and our loved ones, higher selves. So this is an amethyst crystal that can hold, and just almost like each one of these crystals holds an aspect or a frequency of the light that we kind of need, so we can also align and hold that aspect, the heavenly aspects here on earth, in our world, our lives, every day, because it's been tumultuous, don't you think? So this is amethyst. It's almost like a council member of amethyst, of the Crown Chakra and the new earth energy holding us. And then I go to these two pieces of green opal. Green opal is one of my favorites. I also like the other opals, but green opal is, it kind of helps bring us peace. And this is what I pray for all of us and hold for all of humanity, is peace and freedom. And it can bring relief. The energies associated with the green opal can bring relief and ease for us. This is an agate, and so we just, to the depths of who we are in many layers. The agates has yellow and orange and red. Starting with our root chakra, can hold the perfect divine balance for us. So I'm asking that the ancestors hold that for us. Then we move on to a citrine crystal point. I love this one, and I usually have it wherever I'm working, like on my desk. And citrine can bring us clarity and hope, and more clarity and abundance and richness. And that's that sort of orange yellow, which would be our orange and yellow chakras, would be creativity and art and a manifestation. So that represents some of that, and the ancestors that can hold that for us, who are in dense bodies and we can't remember what's going on. Got a piece of selenite here, more agate, got blue stripes, and then I've got, these are some of my favorites. So these are tektites, and it's better when there's two together. I've got a piece of moldavite here. You know how people go excited crazy for the moldavite. There we go. Authentic moldavite. It's got some bubbles and some things in there. Right off the top of my head, I lost that name of that one, but I love this one. My first, man, I can't remember what it is. You guys can mention it in the box below. I just lost it out of my mind. But the first one I got was in Jerome and Clarksdale, and I was like, huh. So this brings cleansing, clearing, holding the energies through all the earth, all the different layers. Look at the many different layers and the different ways that the light can stream through this. I love it. And then in one of my beautiful pyramids that Ed built over at Soul Sisters, I put Herkimer Diamonds on the bottom and hanging for the clarity to bring divine will to each one of us in whatever ways are best. So that's the symbolism of that. Highest frequencies, highest good only. Then I've got a yellow citrine crystal ball and some more amethyst, a post of amethyst, to bring us our clarity and our truth in our crown chakra. Piece of hematite in the back. Which can help in all of our systems ground and stay safe. Grounding and staying safe. Of course, I've got rose quartz. Rose quartz here. And Galena something shiny, which I really like because, you know, with UFO tours, I gotta have a little shine going on. For all the layers of the universe, of the divine energies that we can't quite remember or understand yet. And then I've got another selenite crystal ball, and I've got some prisms laying around. This is a little bit more hematite. In ball formation. Oh, this is my ring. Had the boyfriend that was kind of hunting me, like for sport, and he broke it. He smashed it. He didn't care. I think he tried to do the worst possible things to me. They're still committing crimes against my name and using my identity, but I think, that's their gig. But this is a ring that my mom gave me before she passed. And it says, grace through faith seize the day. Pardon me. This is my globe that usually when the solar energies hit it, it spins by itself, which is not today, but we ask for blessings of peace and freedom for all beings of this planet, and for the history and for the templates of the world to be cleansed out, all the old, war patterns, pain, suffering. And then the white pyramid is onyx. We've got another pink agate, and then we've got carnelian and crystal. Celestite is here, and to represent the billions of years of our universe, one of the fossils, and some more prisms. This is one of my favorites. It's called amphibole. It's a double terminated amphibole, and it really is one of my favorites. It can help you bring your dreams and understanding and alignment into perfect order, perfect divine will. Order. Prisms, 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 and I'm going to start on the crystal grid. So most of this is lots of crystals, lots of quartz crystals, and a lot of selenite, and a lot of amethyst. And as always, I start in the middle. So I've got two that have 2 points on them. And that's for all of us and our soul family, soul tribe, soulmates, twin flames, holding the light for all of us. It's a quartz crystal, and then there's a double point amethyst. Again, holding for all of our soulmates, soul tribe, soul families, purposes, double missions, lives. And underneath it is some more Himalayan salt, which I always leave out for cleansing and clearing. And I've got 2 pieces of selenite in there for us. Cleansing and clearing. That high frequency selenite is so beautiful. And the rest of it are, crystals put in different spaces with selenite. And these are darker pieces of amethyst, surrounded by lighter pieces of amethyst. Sometimes they're in... they're mined in different places. So these lighter amethyst points are mined in different places. And sometimes they, just like with the citrine, they warm them up, heat them up so that they bring in the colors a little bit better. And down here, earlier, before I knocked it apart, it kind of looked like a dragonfly. So I thought for all of us, for freedom from our feet, that wherever we've been stuck or blocked, or others have taken our paths, journeys, destinies, cash, friends, family, loved ones, careers, whatever's happened throughout history for each one of us or in groups. I'm asking that there's be freedom for that and newness. And it did earlier looked a little bit like a dragonfly. So I'm just going to ask that this be wherever our dreams may take us, wherever our destinies may take us, free us up now and forever, so that we may find our true paths, and it becomes easier and more beautiful and more fun. And this one is just for every layer of who we are, inside and outside, the middle part where it looks like there are different rays of light going out. So every layer of light unplugs, unclears, and removes any attachments, and almost like GPS monitoring spirits of heaviness, darkness, oppression, depression that can be removed now, that are not for our highest good. I ask for the hand of God, source, creator, to cleanse and clear us from every level and every way, and put us back into our true divine order and plans, and any connections, any people that have been trying to sort of like vampire or parasite hose out what we are, our abilities, our health, our cash, our minds, body, spirit, souls, that those doors be shut, and those areas are gateways, our portals, our universes inside of our forms be cleansed and cleared to the best of our abilities, what could be best, highest good for all of us right now. And then I go up to the next part, which just happened this way. I just pulled crystals together, and then there are more crystal quartz points, and again more amethyst pieces, the darker ones. And right in the middle, this one's Lepidolite. I just like it. It's purple. And I ask for the freedom for our connections with Source, our true understanding to be realigned, and all the codes to be removed that kept us blocked, and any attachments or anything like that to be cleared out of our spaces, mind, body, spirit, soul forms, and our humanity forms, layers, templates, as the codes come back in and we realize some of our true paths. I put Lepidolite in there because there's a connection. There's a connotation of connection with Source, with that, and our angelic celestial beings. In this, I did put 2 pieces of peacock ore out. Yes, this is natural. I've been asked, how do they do that? Is that man-made? No, these are natural. So there's a lot of purples and blues in the peacock ore, Christ of Praise, to hold us in our dreams again. Our dreams meaning our true divine destinies and plans and paths, our dreams that we've always had inside. And this is a time, pardon me, coming into April 2022, where we will recognize more and more, our eyes will be open more and more to our actual dreams. So as we go up this, there's again just more and more. It's one of my Lemurian seeds. I don't know if you can see the stripes on them. It's one of my Lemurian seed crystals. That hold information and remembrance of the times and places that we have forgotten inside, where there was peace, harmony, and everything was like kosher, copacetic. I'll move that out of the way. And these are more amethyst, more little amethyst. And up at the top, I have 2 pieces of Charoite, which are purple, hold a strong royal feeling. And it's almost like, to me, the Charoite was here for holding our crown chakra in perfect order, so that nothing else can come in, nothing else can annoy us or be in our space. Again, with selenite and a piece of Scolcite, which is also another Selenite and Scolcite, are high-level energy, light energy crystals. And then just any levels, any layers of who we are. I put a little trail of more amethyst to open up and bring us into pure divine order, balance, truth, and away from any false lights, away from any idolatries that the world has had. I'm not talking about any people. And brings us into our divine magic, which would not be spell work. It would be holding these dreams, these happinesses where we can create it for all of us. There's plenty, love, peace, joy, freedom, truth for all of humanity. So hold your truth and hold your dreams. And if you want, we can ask all of the ancestors and all of our celestial beings, all of our teams, guides, angels, God, Source, Christ, to hold that with us in our daily lives so it becomes a little less crunchy and tumultuous. So that's going to be out for a little while, this crystal grid, and we'll hold that pure divine light, whatever that means for each one of us, to remove anything blocking us and our crown chakras, our knowing, our truth, our flow, our vitality as it becomes spring in the northern hemisphere. This is exciting to remember that we are being reconnected in higher frequencies to our loved ones, our families here on earth, but our loved ones in spirit who are crossed over, as well as we are continuing to what we could call do soul retrievals and retrieve fragmented pieces of you, me, us, them. And all throughout history, humanity has been ripped apart, and those are coming back into balance and alignment as many light workers, many starseeds are holding their frequencies and being their true selves so that you, me, us can continue on this path for our children and grandchildren and many generations behind us to be able to be free and safe and be our own selves. And there is something coming in the energy where it just feels like that the darker energies that have targeted us, harmed us, people that have done things to us. There's a justice, and those dark energies and intentions are coming to collect from where they came from. So if you believe it's someone else's fault, they should have listened to you, or those people are so stupid, that's really false, and it contributes to the warmonger ideas of the world. So just know that it's coming into balance and justice, and into the Aries season and further and beyond, because this is timeless. You can feel this timeless. Just know that the divine order is being pulled back into balance for us. And don't look, don't point, and just know that we're all in our own realities right now, and cleansing and clearing and standing up in our own true alignments, which matches and fits, as I always call it, tuning up with the universe, tuning up with our soul tribes and families, soulmates, soul friends, the children, as the veil is gone, per se. So it's wise to tune up and find the correct puzzle pieces and people and careers and directions that we match in. And so I hold pure love and freedom and joy and truth, happiness and abundance, vitality, fulfillment, wholeness, connection, love, compassion, passion, purposes, wholeness, and whatever is divinely yours. I ask for double, triple, quadruple blessings for all of us. So, from my backyard on the edge of Sedona, I thank you and send you great love. And you can make an appointment for reading, or for a UFO tour, or healing. And the info is at the bottom in the box. Thank you. I love you guys. Blessings.